Hello guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking about demonic programming. Yes, demonic programming. There are a few things that I'll be sharing with you that will help you in your day-to-day living. Some of which you already know, but I'm putting a lot of which to your remembrance. Okay, you all know that demons are fallen angels. The celestial beings that disobeyed in the time before ours and were sent down to this earth realm. And ever since, I've been operating in particular systematic programming. And this program is older than man. It's older than man. And it has been very effective. Except you separate yourself from this program, it will haunt you and will keep you in certain level of bondage. Okay? All right. Now, I'm going to briefly, first of all, read the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. 2:11 says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Now, Paul speaking here that there are devices, systematic programs that the devil had been operating with and had put men in bondages, different kind of bondage, in billions of trillions of years before now. Okay, like you all know that the earth has existed for like billions of years. So man has been in existence even before then. Okay, if you want to know more about that, you can read the pre-Adamic creations. You will discover that man had been in existence and the devil has been king over man until Adam came and was given dominion. He lost it, and then Lucifer took over again and his hosts of fallen angels and all that. And then Jesus came and brought it back to man. So I'm just going to read out the hierarchies. Okay? With that, we're going to see the book of Ephesians. Okay? Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. All right? Now, he said here, still Paul speaking, he said, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Now, these are hierarchies, okay? These are hierarchies. So I'm going to break it down for you here. Well, we're going to be quite fast, okay? The first hierarchy there is fallen angels or demons or Nephilims, all right? Fallen angels or demons or Nephilims. Those are the rulers of darkness. Okay, now the next one is the principalities and powers. Now, there are some humans who have, due to what they have acquired in the realm of the spiritual and other dimensions, they have become principalities. Some of them are living principalities. No matter what you pray, no matter what you do, they would not die. Why? Because they have paid certain dues and certain price. Okay, they become principalities and powers, and majority of them are your presidents, your counselors, your whatever, sometimes spiritual leaders. Okay, they have attained certain heights. All right, and the next one is ancestral forces. Ancestral forces is next to principalities and powers because they have your face, they have your blood, they have your genotype. And they are very organized. This system is very organized. Okay. Now they're the custodians of patterns and laws that governs a particular kindred or root. Okay. Take note. The next one here is magicians and sorcerers. The next one is occultism. The next one is witchcraft. And the next one is the possessed. I'm going to talk about this, the possessed. The possessed are people whose body or soul has become a vessel that forces or powers use at intervals. You see some people that they don't even know that they are doing the biddings of the dark side, doing the biddings of the devil. They just feel, I don't fly in the night, I don't chop in the meeting. But there are some certain things that they use your soul to do. Okay? Now, these people are in the program, I beg your pardon. The programming. Now, this program is very, very, very connected and very wide and very old. So you can be anywhere in the world. You can be in America, you can be in Africa or Asia or Europe, wherever you are. This connection can work. Why? Because all of these people, all of this systematic rule operate in every part of the earth realm. So you might travel from your locality to a different place entirely, and you'll be surprised, why is this thing still happening to me? Why am I still seeing these dreams? Why am I still dreaming where I'm writing exams that I don't pass? I'm going back to where I have left, maybe the place you worked before. You still see yourself working there. The reason is because you are still in the program until you are able to disconnect yourself from the program. That leads us to how to disconnect yourself from the program. How to disconnect yourself from the program. First of all, you have to identify what category you fall under. You have to identify what category you fall under. That means you have to know your history, know your background, know your roots, know your ancestry. Okay, what is happening in my family? What is the pattern that is operational in my family? When you find those things, that's the first thing. You have to locate and know your pattern, your family and ancestral pattern, because the Nephilims and the fallen angels, they operate with your ancestry. They connect with your ancestors. Okay? And the next thing here is that you go for help from a higher force. You have to go for help from a higher force. Now, Jesus is seated far above principalities and above powers, above rulers of darkness, like above all of these things. Okay? Why? Because he has been given authority. So if you need to control these things, if you need to stop these things, you need to go to Jesus. Yeshua Mashiach, the son of David, the son of Jesse. Now, through him, you can get help. The next one is break the pattern. Break the pattern. I don't care how you do it. Some of us, out of self-righteousness or out of certain, what will people say and all of that, you have decided not to break the pattern. If you break the pattern, I won't tell you how to do that, because I'm afraid for people coming after me that, okay, this is wrong, that is wrong. No, look for your pattern and alter it. The moment you alter that pattern, you get results. But if you follow the pattern, your ancestral pattern, trust me, you will suffer what your father or your mother has suffered. The fourth one here is allow the Holy Spirit to lead you. Those, Romans chapter 6, those that are led by the Spirit are the sons of the Lord. Now, the next one is live a life of secret. You have to know, you have to keep to yourself. Not everything you talk about. These people are not omniscience. They don't know everything. They get information from you. It is what you open your mouth to say that they feed on. Don't forget that this spirit wove around you. So when you speak it, they just speak it and put it in the system. Yes, that's what happens. So sometimes when you have a lead in, please don't bring it out in the open. That's why I'm not a fan of open prophecies. You don't come and be prophesying on somebody and be saying certain things over the person while people are hearing, demons are hearing, angels are hearing, everyone is listening. You say it open to the open, and then they carry it and put it in the program, and then it never works. It never works. All right? Now the next one is be prayerful. Be very prayerful. You can't do without prayer. To break out of this thing, you need to be prayerful. The next one here is search for knowledge. You need to know more. The more you know, the more you come out of certain patterns and certain, break certain patterns in the programming. Okay? And I used to say that the more you know, the less you pray about certain things. Okay, you start making decrees and start making authoritative decrees. The next one is disconnect from all connections or link. You have to disconnect from some people. Some people are in your life as agents to monitor you and to make sure that you don't get to your destination. If you don't disconnect from them, you will not get there. Spot those people and disconnect from them. They might be family members, whoever they are, your spouse or whatever. If you disconnect from them, you have to be sensitive to know what happens to me when I'm around this person. When you find out, disconnect from that individual. Number 9 is learn to meditate and concentrate. You have to learn that. Meditation and concentration is the key. It helps your mind, it helps your spirit, it helps your soul. Okay, the final one, which is the 10th one, is surround yourself with people who can build you. You have to surround yourself with like minds, people who are seeing what you're saying, people who believe in what you believe. All right? When you do that, you discover that you will break that pattern and start a new pattern. That is the only time you can excel in whatever you do. I pray that this helps someone. Okay? And don't forget that I love you, and I'll see you again. Shalom.